Welcome to another edition of Secrets of the Super Rich Friday. I'm your host, Tim McNeely, and wow, do we have a special report for you today. Is a high-performing virtual family office for you. And this is Secrets of the Super Rich Fridays, and we are bringing you yet another strategy of the super rich that you can implement so you can take even better care of the people you love, support the causes you care about, make that impact in the world, and build an amazing life of significance. Now, why do the super rich engage and work with family offices? What are family offices and how might they benefit you? Well, that's what we're going to get into. So let's start with what a family office is. Well, the super rich, those with a net worth of 500 million or more, that's a lot of money. They've often had access to some of the best financial advisors for their unique situations. And they can tap those professionals, they bring them in, they put them in some real estate they own, and they create an office to manage their family affairs. Well, that can be expensive for most of it, but the good news is that thanks to a lot of technology changes and regulation and some very clever professionals out there, the benefits and advantages of family offices, well, now they're available to a broad spectrum of the affluent. In other words, you don't have to be spectacularly wealthy to really pursue the same exceptional outcomes as the super rich. Instead, you can work with a virtual family office. And a virtual family office, it's really a bespoke family and lifestyle entity that's built around you. It's built around your family to help you arrange your hopes, your desires, your concerns, your needs. And a high-performing virtual family office can really mirror a lot of the advantages of a family office that the super rich have. May sound great, but we want to help you decide, is this for you? Is this something you can benefit from? Well, let's compare and contrast what you may have now versus what a virtual family office can look at. And so let's start with some assessments. And you can get these assessments in the free report. I think it's up there or down there, but the free report is a high-performing virtual family office for you, has these questions. And so you want to start with an assessment. And the first thing you should ask yourself is how well, right? How well do your current professionals know you? How well do they understand you as a person? Not just your financial world, but you. Second, how well do your current professionals communicate with you about the different solutions and ideas and strategies and tactics that they have for you? Do you understand what they're saying, or are you like deer in the headlights? And third, what kind of professional relationships do you have with those professionals? How proactive? That's so key. How proactive are they in assisting you? And really, to accomplish those things, there's three elements that you want to evaluate your professionals on. The first is client-centered discovery. How well do they actually get to know you, right? What's their process for understanding you, where you are now, and where you want to go? Second, coherent, connected communication. How well do your professionals communicate with you? How well do they connect with you? How well do they explain everything that's going on? And lastly is deep, intimate relationships. How well do the professionals get along with you? Do you have trust and rapport with them? And do they communicate with you? And do they understand you? Next, we want to consider some other factors. How often do the professionals you work with, how often do they work with top specialists in fields beyond their own expertise that are important to your success? Maybe you have a CPA who's really good at tax planning, but when it comes to business succession planning, they're really not quite sure what's going on. Or maybe you've got a really top-notch estate planning attorney, but he's not so good at the tax mitigation strategy. So how often do the professionals you work with coordinate with top specialists? The next thing to think about and consider is, how do your professionals, right? How do you know that they're providing you to the deepest expertise and best solutions available? And lastly, how do your professionals help you jump the line when you have some solutions that you want to get? Well, the way we think about this is best of the best contacts is, do your professionals that you're working with, do they really work and coordinate with top of the line specialists? Second, state-of-the-art capabilities. This is the ability of your professionals to really deliver the most specialized solutions when appropriate. And lastly is preferential arrangements. This is the ability for your professionals to deliver to you the ability to jump the line, to get access to professionals that you might not otherwise be able to get access to. The final three questions are really going to help you assess your existing professionals. One question you can ask is, do the professionals you work with, do they use a systematic process to catch and connect any failures and monitor your situation on an ongoing basis? Next thing, how frequently do your professionals employ what if thinking to identify opportunities and determine the best course forward? And lastly, how often do your professionals evaluate your solutions to really determine that you're on the best possible course of action? And more importantly, if an alternative course would be more appropriate. Well, the way we want to think about this is the way family offices deal with this is they have professionals who can address failure, right? Professionals in high performing virtual family office actively, and that's key, actively look for mistakes and faults because they want to fix those. Second, you want to identify opportunities. Professionals in a high-performing virtual family office are always looking for opportunities to help you move forward. And lastly, continuous improvement, right? Professionals in a high-performing virtual family office, they're really going to take steps to make sure they're up to date with the actions that they're taking. So how do you know if a virtual family office is right to you? Well, a virtual family office is really designed to deliver value and help you pursue remarkable results. Despite this, the family office model, it's not right for everyone. So for example, as we were going through those, if you've got really good professionals who have everything on track, you may not need a virtual family office. But with that said, we find that most people don't really answer those questions in an extremely positive way. That means there's often room for improvement. And a family office can make a lot of sense if your life is full of complexity, if you've got multiple dental practices, if you've got a lot of stuff going on, if you're a serial entrepreneur, like many dental entrepreneurs are, then a family office could be the right solution for you. So what's the upside? What should you really be thinking about as we end Secrets of the Super Rich Friday? Well, you want to work with professionals who are best suited to you to deliver what you need and what you want. If you've got a wide range of complex issues, then you just may want to consider what a family office may be able to do. Go ahead, grab this report. Thanks for tuning in for Secrets from the Super Rich Fridays. I'm your host, Tim McNeely. Get out there, build an amazing life of significance so you can take even better care of the people you love, support the causes you care about, and really make that difference in the world. The people you love are counting on you. Talk to you soon.